Hello everyone, JP the Third with you, and today we have the demo for Murder Files, One More Shot of Whiskey. Hope you guys have been doing well. It's been a while since we've been on the channel, and I have missed you, believe it or not. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks that turned into a crazy month. But when I saw the demo for this, I knew I had to play through it for you guys, because I love murder mysteries and crime dramas. I just got finished, in fact, playing Rain Swept, the full game, and you can expect a review on that on the site vnsnow.com very soon. But for now, let's dig into this, and let's see what Murder Files has in store for us. I don't know if it's voiced or not, so I may have to voice it myself. We'll see. We're in the commissary. And I don't know if this is male or female, so we're just going to have to go with it. It's almost 8 p.m. and there's not a soul in the office. Are you wondering why I'm still here? Well, go ask my darling boss. I walk towards the door, feeling as if a hand might suddenly catch me from behind. It's been a quiet Monday. It was suspiciously quiet. Wait, huh? I didn't mean to do that. Days like these make me uneasy. It may sound weird, but have you ever experienced that sensation? That sharp, troubled feeling at the back of your mind when everything is going too well, and you're waiting for something terrible to happen. Yeah, I may be exaggerating, I think to myself as I grab my umbrella and proceed to go. This detective has a date. I look outside disappointedly. Autumn has come abruptly and it's been raining all day. And we'll forgive a lot of the grammatical errors, it is still a demo after all. The nauseating smell from the overflowing sewer flood the waterlogged streets. Great. What a perfect night for an expensive romantic dinner at Dorsey's. I can't stop thinking of spending $500 dining with my shoes reeking of shit. But I already mentioned I love this city. I turn around as I hear the sound of footsteps approaching me. Hey, Jeff. Okay, so it is a guy. Cool. It's 2019, you gotta know. Well, you gotta let them tell you, I guess. Hey, Jeff, going home already? It's Ronald Jones. We met at the police academy and we've been working together for 2 years. Not a bad guy. What is this? Why is he dressed like Max Payne? Like, that is a Max Payne inspired outfit. Period. I was just about to leave. What's up? Do you need anything? Please say no. I'm going to start doing the gravelly voice and the inner monologuing. Huh. Are you in a hurry? Don't you tell me that you have another date. It's the third or fourth. It's the third or fourth this month. Hey. I'm an attractive young policeman, dude. Let me enjoy the pleasures of this mortal life. The pleasure of your what? You jealous of my freedom now that you've become a happily married man? Yeah, I do deserve a little bit of enjoyment with the living after spending the whole day surrounded by corpses, you know? Not in the least. Actually, don't you think it would be better if you settled down already? Aren't you tired of this dating madness of yours? Dating madness? Man, don't we have enough stress at work already? Stress, huh? Hey, but wait. Wasn't Lisa also a cop? Doesn't sound too stress-free to me. Well, we aren't talking about me, are we? I gotcha. Well, anyway. Suddenly a shiver ran down my spine. I have a bad feeling about this. Sub-Zero is looking for you. Shh! Don't call her that. She may hear us. Why didn't you tell her I already left? See, I knew I was doomed. I'm sorry I'm not that good of a psychic to know your dating schedule by heart, man. I can still tell her you left, though. Jeez, don't worry. It's been a very peaceful day. It's probably nothing. Want to bet who's going to spend the night in the office instead of dining with Charlene? Yeah, she's a hard nut to crack, huh? Those icy eyes give me goosebumps. God knows I've tried. Someone you can't seduce with your charms must be so hard on Mr. Wonderful. What's with you today? Just kidding. It's funny how you get so defensive over nothing. Could it be? Don't go there, buddy. And there you go again. Wait, weren't you going home? Lisa must be waiting. Okay. See you tomorrow, and good luck with Victoria. Yeah, see you tomorrow. That bastard. Remember what I said about the good guy thing? Forget about it. Well, going back to what I was saying earlier. I knew, right? What the hell does Wright want at 8 p.m. on a dark, stormy Monday night? Gee, I don't know. Let's go up to her office and find out. Or this plank of offices, I don't know. Enter the office to find her reviewing some documents in silence. Hello? Did you ask for me? I ran into Agent... Okay, wait. Agent Jones? Who? What law enforcement agency is this? I ran into Agent Jones when I was about to go home, and he told me she just keeps stamping the documents robotically, ignoring my presence completely. Excuse me? God damn it, Victoria. Pay attention to me! Detective. No, I really don't know what law enforcement agency this is. Okay, guys, clarify this. Are we local police, sheriff's office, statewide office law enforcement, FBI? What are we? Detective. Hello? Excuse me, I was finishing something. I'm sorry to call you at this hour. Were you about to leave? She didn't pay attention to anything I said before. Yeah, I was about to leave. I have something to do tonight. Of course, I won't confess my plans to her. So you are busy. She looks all troubled now. Well, I'm sorry for having a life. Those plans are really urgent, right? Now I was sure. I can cancel the date thing already. Wright, who is never interested in asking personal questions or favors, was standing there, almost begging me to stay. I see. Well, wait, what? How do I go back? I don't have a mouse anymore. There it is, back. Well then, I guess it can't be helped. See you tomorrow, Detective Reilly. That fake smile of hers made my blood run cold. What about you? Aren't you going home, boss? I still have some things to take care of tonight. I feel kind of bad about this. Don't make such a face. We can talk about this tomorrow. Interesting choices to leave us with. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm guessing we're not going anywhere, but let's just try to leave to see what happens. Okay, I guess. We can continue this conversation tomorrow. Take care, Detective Reilly. For some reason, I feel horrible now. Watch that be the end of the game. Demo's over already. I thought I would feel relieved after escaping Wright, but it's not like I lied to her. It's true that I have plans for tonight, though. Are they really that important? Gosh, I'm done with this. I grabbed my phone and typed the restaurant's number nervously. Yep, we didn't have a choice at all. Hello? I had a reservation. Sorry for canceling it at the last moment. I did it. No date for Reilly tonight. I guess I can text Charlene later. Maybe fake my own death because that girl is sure intense. I rushed back to the office, contented knowing I did what I felt was right. So we had no choice. Why give us a choice if we have no choice? Boss. She's absent gathering some papers. Hmm? Detective, I thought you already left. Did you forget something? She's all surprised. Look at my commitment, Victoria. Damn, I am embarrassed just at the thought of it. Detective? No, I was just thinking that my plans aren't that important after all. This is how bosses trick you into extra hours. This is it. They just subtly guilt trip you. It's a very well practiced tactic. You can see it coming from a mile away. With experience. I see. But, are you sure? I don't want you to feel forced to stay. I can take care of this. She glances at me with a worried look. Who are you trying to fool, Miss Workaholic? It's fine, it's fine. Come on, tell me what you need. As you wish. In that case, I'm happy you stayed. Don't mention it. It's my job after all. So, what? Damn it, I did it again. Stop going forward. So, may I ask you to come to my office? I would like to show you something. Here we go. See what she's got going on here. I follow her obediently. Her office is a fairly large room. Everything is clean and well organized. How could it be otherwise? There's nothing here that could give me any personal information about her. Yet the smell is pleasant, an air freshener perhaps. Well, oh crap. Doing a lot of skipping today. Oh, can I ask you a question, Detective Reilly? 2 years working with her and she still calls me Detective Reilly. Jesus, is Jeff so hard to pronounce? Detective? Yep, go ahead. Have you seen the news today? Of course I did. It's important to be well informed, isn't it? I almost choked, thinking she was going to bring up the plans I had again. And tell me, was there anything that caught your attention? I really don't know. I don't recall anything worth mentioning. Charles Goldberg, the president of one of the largest banks in our country, died last night. Oh, that. A sudden heart attack, right? He was found dead in his house in the suburbs, not far from here. Apparently, he was working in his home office when it happened. I need to lighten my voice, shouldn't I? So, the housekeeper knocked on his office door at about 5 p.m. to bring his tea. The door was closed from the inside, and after several attempts in vain, she panicked and ended up calling the police. And what about a key? Only the victim and his wife have a key. The victim. Hold on there, Victoria. He had a heart attack. A male in his 60s with a stressful job, probably not leading the healthiest lifestyle. Is the sky blue, huh? That may be the case, but the question is, what was the cause? What do you mean? I like the soundtrack. Here, take a look at this. Victoria takes a printed paper from her binder and hands it over to me. I'm sorry, really? Thank you, Anon from Anonymous.mail. It was a murder. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. What the hell is that? Any psycho could have written something like that. But this has been published and broadcasted all over the country. Couldn't it just be a bad joke? That's the first thing I thought. Oh god. Obviously, an anonymous mail without any type of real evidence is not enough to open an investigation, you may figure. But then, the mail came with something peculiar attached to it. Something peculiar? It's better if you see it yourself. Here. Victoria places a handful of stapled papers over the desk. As I look closer, I identify what seems to be the results of a blood test analysis. Call me ASAP. I don't know if that's a fake lab report or if it's a real one, but I'm assuming it's a real one because the personal information is covered up very inconspicuously. If it was made specifically for this game, it would just have the character's name. It's a nice touch, but they might as well just go ahead and create the fake lab report. Or just say, what's that? Blood test results from, allegedly, Charles Goldberg. And I have to say, it's not a routine blood test. It's very likely the victim suspected he was being poisoned. Poisoned? Again, it's very easy to falsify that kind of detective. I spent the last 4 hours trying to find out whether they're counterfeit or not. And I'm afraid I'm afraid we have a case. Wait. What? You don't have to look so happy about it, Victoria. I didn't know what it was. Maybe I woke up on the wrong side of bed. Maybe that unceasing rain was a bad omen. I was not aware that on this particular night I was going to get involved in something shadier than I could have imagined. Westchester Suburbs, 8:55 p.m. Dun dun! Whatever the... Oh my god, it's an actual car! Like, usually people just pick car art and the character sprites are too big for or too small for the car. It's a legitimate car. Thank you, game developers. What am I doing at 9 p.m. on a Monday, driving in the heavy rain, heading to the most snobbish neighborhood in the city with my boss sitting in the passenger seat? Well, I'd like to know myself. Tori is reviewing the reports in silence. She hasn't said a word since we left the office. That's how you're paying my devotion? I canceled my damn date for this. Detective, did you say something? You seem agitated. Yeah? I was just thinking about the weirdness of this case. Yes, it's rare. Did you find out anything? Well, the report is not very detailed. The person who called was the housekeeper. Nellie Smith, supposedly the only one who was in the house. What about the wife? Apparently she was spending the weekend out with her daughter. Huh. What a coincidence. Isn't it a little suspicious? Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Taking into account the blood test, the victim was feeling ill for quite a long time, so we can deduce that whatever was being supplied to him was in low doses. Very unlikely that anyone could have known the exact day of death. I see. Detective Reilly, it's that house over there, the 13. Wow, bankers are not superstitious at all, huh? Park over there. I like the artistic direction of the game. Like, I like that the rain interacts with the background. It's bouncing off, well, it's not bouncing off the car, but it is bouncing off, like, the house and stuff. That's nice. Wish it was bouncing off the umbrella, but we'll take what we can get. Whoa! What a mansion! So that's how rich people live. Yeah, it's a wealthy neighborhood. Like, the artistic direction is very good. Although, I will say, the car that they looked like they were driving in looked to be at least an SUV because there was clearly a tire or a spare tire on the back door of the car. And that's just a regular cruiser, so I don't know if that's just an artistic mistake or what. As expected, Wright doesn't seem surprised. Detective, could you ring the bell? We have to hurry. Evidence could be getting destroyed. Sure. Victoria looks tense. And now we wait. No response. Maybe they smelled the rat and fled. It's an interesting theory. However, the lights are on. Can you try again? Yeah. It's just starting to smell fishy. Well, the house is huge, so maybe they didn't hear the... Enough! What on earth are you doing? May I know who you two are? What time do you think it is? We already talked with the president. I'm afraid we don't have anything more to say. If you excuse me. Good night. We are very sorry to bother you, ma'am. I'm Inspector Victoria Wright, and this is my partner, Detective Jefferson Reilly. Hi. We'd like to ask you some questions. I see. Inspector Wright and Detective Reilly. It's Reilly. Whatever it is. You certainly think I was born yesterday, don't you? I beg your pardon. What's with her? I beg you to calm down, man. Calm down? I've had enough to endure. I've had to endure this madness the whole day. We are not... For goodness sake. Again, what time do you think it is? It's not a tiny piece of ethics? Piece of ethic. It's gotta be ethic. Whatever. Ethic left in this disgusting profession of yours. I assure you, we are police officers, and if you don't mind, we'd like to ask you some... Of course I do mind. Listen. Are you aware that obstructing an investigation is criminal? An investigation? Reilly? Well then, may I kindly ask you to show me your identification and badge, please? Here. Can we enter already? I'm soaking. Okay. Try to be silent, please. My lady is sleeping. As you may figure, she is very affected. This way, please. Reilly. Yes? Calm down. If only they could all be so straightforward. Alright. How about we put a pin in it here, and when we come back, we'll begin our investigation of the murder. So far, it is rather interesting. I do like... The setup is kind of ridiculous, all things considered. But I'll be interested to see how it plays out, at least in the demo. I do kind of like this house setup, too. I mean, it's fairly strong, like very good grasp of space and design, and I mean, it's got a few too many lamps. I mean, there's a lighting fixture up there, these two lamps on the wall, and then this lamp right here, but I don't know, that just could be a stylistic choice. So everybody's got their own thing, but so far I am intrigued. Leave a like if you're enjoying the video series so far. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Excuse me. And it's VNSnow.com. That is VNSnow.com. And eventually I'll get these words out, but right now it is VNSnow.com. I'll see you guys in the next one.